put the seats down in our van, a bed laid out for you, and shopping bags. Who knows what shape you'll be in? Who knows what hell has shaped you? In the blizzard this time, we take our time, driving slow so we don't miss the chance to see a dream through, of living for something other than ourselves. Don't give up shining your light. The best things you imagine are coming to life. I promise you our love for you will never die. The chaos in your home is fading. Dying alone in agony on the side of the highway, desecrated her body and mangled in my tires. Something smells wrong under the car, but you don't need to know anymore. Don't give up shining your light. The best things you imagine are coming to life. I promise you our love for you will never die. The chaos in your home is fading. It's sleep. In the back room, bathroom, past the trucker heirlooms, I'm bowing my head in service to the throne. 8-hour drive, mind, I'm compromised. My body tries to free itself in the pale light, and I hope I forget this when my life is flashing before my eyes. Thunderous roar of coughs and hands drying, fecal particles flying. Breathe through my mouth and close my eyes. Sore and spent, I absolve the scent. An orca circling the pool. The audience laughs. It does its laps, and I hope I forget this when my life is flashing before my eyes. I hope I forget this when my life is flashing before my eyes. On my hands, a biome clasps its new god. Is vengeful. In the flood, I washed them up just because a few better blows. And I hope I forget this when my life is flashing before my eyes. I hope I forget this when my life is flashing before my Welcome! We are just on the nick of time getting set up for our wonderful 11 a.m. We got Justice Cow in the house. She just got groceries because we're going to have a gathering today. We're going to play Magic the Gathering today, and we're going to have we're going to have snacks.
Yep.
There's Hineni as well. He will be giving us just generally a good life. And we got Justice Cow here.
Hello.
Welcome to practice time. We are going to practice and have a good time.
Oh, yeah.
Today's agenda is looking really fun. You can see it over here. We're going to do some fingerstyle because we saw Adrienne Lenker play live and she had really cool fingerstyle stuff that made us want to do that. We're going to be doing a neat scale. We're going to do ear training with a neat scale using... if you've been following, we've been doing a lot of singing to drones. We're going to do some more of that. We're going to do something called a picking party very briefly and have a chat during that. Good luck and have fun to you, Smoops. Welcome to Smoops, and welcome to the Piper and the Drummer. Thank you for being here, and thank you to everybody who's not in the chat for being here.
Woohoo.
My nose is stuffed, and I'll tell you why. It's because... that's where I hide the Halloween presents now, so the kids don't find them before the big Christmas. Goddamn. It's a lot to put in there. Let's see. So, yeah, we're going to do the picking party chatting, and then we're going to do more teaching Jessica how to solo on guitar.
Woohoo.
Last night we played a Justice Cow show live in Providence, Rhode Island.
Yep.
And Jessica had a solo in that set, and also had a bass solo in. She played also with our friend Morgan in the Passengers band, and she played a bass solo in that. And I just feel like you're doing it. It's happening. Let's get you either closer or here. I need a new baguette. 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 French. Oh, yeah. They got bakery. I don't know. And so we're here doing it. Oh, yeah. Every time I make a sniffle sound, if you can just send some money in the super chat, that'll be really cool. Like a drinking game, right? That's cool. But just like whenever I sniffle, you give me money. Welcome to Mams. What's up, Mams? I've got a guitar solo to record for you. I'm gonna do it. It's in my calendar for Monday. That's tomorrow. Welcome. And Tomas Santana, welcome. Thank you for being here. And welcome to Jexta saying hello from Argentina. Very cool.
Ooh.
And welcome to Share Anecdotes. Let's go, Jessica. And bonjour from Montreal. Hello to United Effect. We really enjoy going to Montreal and eating your bagel.
Yeah. Except for, it's a little disappointing that your most amazing bagels I ever had in my life have egg in it. Ugh, we're
That's
vegan.
the secret. That's the secret. Ugh, we're vegan. Damn, I forgot. It's an affliction every day. Yeah, we're glad to be here. If we weren't, we probably would still be here because we're pretty committed.
Yeah.
So you can count on us coming and practicing for you each week, either on a Saturday or a Sunday. This week, guess what? Sunday.
Sunday.
Yep.
We like this.
We like the way this is.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Good.
Can't argue with that. Can't argue with that. All right. Fingerstyle. Okay, thank you. Stop it. Thank you. All right. Time for fingerstyle challenge. So, yesterday I revealed to Jessica when we were practicing our songs that the cool people, they don't play C major like this. They play it like this. Now, if you didn't immediately catch the difference, guess what? That's because I didn't explain it.
You gotta get close up in there.
That's the normal way.
Normal.
Normal, boo. That's normal, but special is when you put G on the bottom instead of like the open E. It's when you put G on the bottom. It's crispy. Let me see. Can you play that chord again? Good. So yeah, it's nice and deep. It's if I'm out of focus, I'm gonna end the stream. I did not graduate from Massachusetts Institute of Technology 4 times to be out of focus on my birthday, which is coming up. So anyway, I'm trying stuff. Oh yeah, new joke. What is why are doctors always peeing in their pants? All right, so then what were we talking about? Oh yeah, so the cool C chord, it's got G on the bottom. I still feel it. If you turn down your output a little bit, I think it will be a little gooder. So yeah, it's C with G on the bottom. And now the nice thing about it, thank you, is you can move that around. And it's a really good thing when you're playing 1, 4, 5 in C. And so stage 1 will be you play just the bottom 3 strings. Stage 2 will be you play the bottom strings but have an open G string. the strings. What happened?
I'm like clipping
quiet?
every time.
Oh, really?
I think so.
I think that's just your tone is
Okay.
Doesn't
Doesn't look bad.
Let's do. Yeah, I mean you just got a dirty dark tone there. If you switch to the middle pickup, what's it sound like? Yeah, it is a little.
Yeah.
Flip in a bit. Okay, so. Okay, hold on. Don't.
Okay.
Life is over. Hold on a sec. Keep laying there. It seems like I'm doing something wrong. Okay, well. Alright. Can you play a chord again? Okay, so now we're gonna do the three levels. So we'll start with just the bottom. Like. Now add the G string. All the strings. When you go and get real big in the sun, it's nice with these chords. So if you start small, like, hey everybody, it's the 1-4-5. I just like the way this sounds. It's the second inversion, triads on the bottom. Yeah, we got C major, F major, and G. With these three notes each time, it sounds good to me. Then we add the G string. Oh, it's good for a pre-chorus, the G string. Very nice for the pre-chorus, then all the strings are no. Yeah, I'm just gonna. I know. Just trying to see how my clipping's going. My nose. Okay, I know it's a big chord now. All right. So that's going to be the foundation of this finger picking thing. So the finger picking thing is, will you show me the Adrian Lenker finger picking pattern?
I actually don't know it off the top of my head.
Okay, well then let's do one. It's going to use it's hybrid picking. So we're going to use the pick. We're going to use the fingers. Let's see. I'm looking at the comments. What do we got? Oh yeah, Summer Lovin', Had Me a Blast, and Louie Louie. You're right. Those all have those chords in them. All right, so let's do. How about? So it's gonna be hybrid picking. Let's do alternating between bass notes, and it'll be like.
Can you explain that?
Yeah, so it's gonna be pick together. the pick and fingers together. So pick, and then pick and fingers together. Pick and fingers together. Yeah. Then separate.
Are you leaving any finger out, or is it every?
All the fingers.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do that for a little bit.
I got a question. When you do the pick, the second time you're going up to the A string
Yeah.
to do them together. Okay. I don't got it. Can we slow it down a little bit?
Thank you, Jack. Jack likes my sweater. Welcome.
I like your sweater too.
Okay, so yeah, the pick will always do this. And so it's picking alone, then picking and plucking at the same time. On the A string though. Yeah, so it's pick together. So let's just do that. And then separate. So it's like use your fingers on the A string. You just keep your fingers in the same place for all of them. So yeah. Good, yeah. Yes. Donut on a string, donut on a string. Donut on a string, donut on a string. Donut on a string, donut on a string. Oh, oh. Yeah, normal robot. It's nice. You can really hear the bass line separate from the chords. All right. Now,
Ooh.
what? Oh, too much grasping. Your left hand is tired. So
It
we
just
could
feels
do
like a zombie here.
it. Well, let's take a break from that then. I'll just show you what's next. It's
Yeah.
So it's like
That's great.
I think it's neat when the guitarists have the bass line going alternating like that, whether it's or like that sort of thing. Well, while we're taking a hands break, let's answer.
I'm okay, actually.
Well, Tiago Vieira says, how do I get more comfortable with listening to my voice? So it is a great question. I think we all are a little bit surprised by the way our voice sounds when we hear it recorded. And what you got to do is you have to hear your voice in a lot of different settings with different effects on it, with different types of music, so that you can start to hear areas of your voice that surprise you, where you're like, oh, it actually kind of works for that already. If you can find any sort of context where it's like, oh, I like my voice when it's a little bit like growly, or I like my voice when it's a little whispery, or I like my voice when I'm down low, or actually it sounds pretty good when I'm up here. If you can find any little pocket where you're already like, oh yeah, actually that kind of sounds good, it's nice to be able to latch on that and build off of it. But sometimes you'll find it impossible to find any way for your voice to sound good. And what I recommend doing for that is getting as much exposure to your voice and feedback as possible. So what you can do is you can go on to Zoom. If you open up Zoom, they let you test your microphone and your built-in test your speakers and microphone. And when you do the microphone test, you sing something and you're like da-da-dee, or whoops, you'll be like da-da-dee, and then it'll be like da-da-dee, because it'll come back a little bit messed up because it's Zoom compression, but it'll be like da-da-dee, da-da-dee, da-da-dee. And then you hear your internal voice, which was the one that was like, you hear what you heard in your head, but then you immediately hear what Zoom recorded back. So you keep singing and then hearing back, and then singing and then hearing back. And what will happen is you'll start to make this adjustment where when you hear your voice in your head, it actually sounds the same as recorded because you automatically fill in the holes. Jessica, what do you think?
Oh, that's a great suggestion, because I feel like a looper is one of the best tools for that, and Zoom kind of has a built-in looper with that feature. That's really cool. I think this is something that like everyone really is like, what the heck? My voice sounds so fill in the blank of mean word when I listen back to it on recording. And I feel like a big part of that is when we hear our voice, we're listening through all of the meat in our head. We're listening through our sinuses. We're listening just like our voice is coming out here and then coming around to our ears. And we're also hearing like from the inside. So we're really hearing a super different version than the rest of the world is hearing. And just that alone is very jarring. But then also, I think sometimes you can misinterpret like how you thought something went. Like if you do a bunch of vocal takes on a song, and then you listen back and you were like, wow, I was feeling really confident about this, but this is really shaky, or this is like way more out of tune than I realized. And that can be really depressing too. I think it takes a lot of practice, kind of like liking yourself. I think they go hand in hand, liking your voice and liking yourself. They take practice, and we are a little bit geared towards not liking those things. And so it's like a really beautiful act of resistance to learn to love your voice and to learn to work with your voice. And I recommend listening to recordings of your voice sometimes, but also just spending a lot of time with your voice. I think just singing in a place where nobody can hear you, or just, people who don't mind can hear you, if that's possible in your life. Just being able to be free with your voice and experiment is really, really beneficial.
Yeah, when you said people who like sing around people who don't mind hearing you, like it's an interesting thing where I feel like if you are surrounding yourself with people who make you feel like you have to earn the right to sing, it makes it a lot harder to sing, because a lot of people have this belief that you have to earn the right to be a singer by being good or something, but we're all singers. We all have voices and we can all sing. That when you're talking about getting used to listening or comfortable listening to your voice, don't forget, your voice can also improve. We're not stuck with our voices as they come out right out of the womb screaming. If we were, I think that would be actually kind of interesting. But like, our voices change a lot, and a lot of that change has to do with our bodies changing, but there's a lot of changing you can do on your own too. For instance, you can build up the strength of your lungs, the strength of your breath support, the muscle memory.
Yep.
Imagine singing as sort of like playing trumpet. If you've ever tried to play a trumpet without any training, it's really difficult. You just don't know where and how to blow. You don't lack you lack the muscle memory. You don't have the breath support. But eventually you can build all that up. And a trumpet is just like a voice. You got like a hole and a resonant chamber, and then an output, and then the feeling of going da. That's sort of like if you had a theremin or something and you're just getting used to hitting at the exact right distance. In fact, voice is like trumpet, but it's also like theremin. Because if you put your hand, the theremin is like, if I go closer, it goes the pitch goes one direction. If I go back, move my hand back, it goes another. So it's like woo, woo, and people learn to go woo, and like in precise increments like that. That's how the voice feels. I am not a natural singer. I think that for me, if I just start singing without necessarily warming up, or if I haven't been practicing in a while, the timbre of my voice is a little harsh, and I've found drastic differences in the harshness of my voice when I'm in a zone of practicing every day with my singing, compared to when I take a few months off for whatever reason and I haven't sang in a while. The harshness just comes back. So you have a lot of control over how your voice sounds, and just singing in general is probably the best way to get better, is just spending time singing. But just like one last thing is that if you are around people who you think would mind you singing, or you're like self-conscious, let's say you have a partner who you live in an apartment and they'll hear you in the other room. Depends on the relationship, but sometimes it's good to have that conversation of being like, hey, I'm really self-conscious when I sing around you, and I just kind of want to put that out there and see if they are like, oh, you don't have to be, because there's a chance that will happen where they're just like, oh, I don't care, you should practice. That's a really good thing. Sometimes, though, you'll talk to someone and they'll just be like, yeah, it's like annoying or whatever. And then it's good that you at least gave it a shot, but then what you got to do is practice either when they're not there, or in your car, or find like any space, like maybe it's a closet or some other space. Just find a space, especially in the warm seasons, like outdoors, where you don't have to think about that. Because that is noise and it's very hard to overcome. Like, I can be idealistic and be like, sing no matter what. Doesn't matter who hears it, no matter who cares. But like, eventually you want to just not think about that and have a nice time.
Yeah. I feel like sometimes even for like a past version of me and friends of mine, even if someone was like, oh, you should practice, like, I don't care, it's still like in your head, to have even anyone around. And I think both, it's helpful to work through that and sing anyway, and also it's nice when you can find time where you can just sing and not worry about that. But we live, a lot of people live in cities, live in apartments where they're just like, my voice is going to carry to neighbors, to strangers. And that's just the way it is. And I feel like, it's your right as a human to be able to sing.
It's true.
So.
You can sing during the day or in the morning when people aren't trying to sleep. And then there's no one really has a right to tell you to stop. It's like kind of messed up.
Yeah.
How's the levels? I feel like that's better now. Ma'am's mentioned with the mics compared to the guitars.
Oh, cool. Also, Mams had a question a while ago about hybrid picking versus just regular finger
Right.
picking.
So the
Yeah.
advantage of hybrid picking is you don't have to put the pick anywhere. So you can be like, I don't know if you caught it in there, but I did a hybrid picking. I'll do a demonstration. Lots of like picky, 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 and then a big finger thing. It's just nice to be able to go from the pick to the fingers like without any stopping at all.
Would you say also the definition of the bass note coming through with the pick versus your thumb?
Yeah, I think that's more of a disadvantage a lot of the time.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it is an advantage for that particular thing. But sometimes you'll be like, and you'd really rather it be like,
Yeah.
well, whatever. You want it to be more even sometimes. But yeah, you can overcome that by just practicing. I'm just softening up the pick. Ma'ams, no, you're probably good. If you're not picking generally anyway. For me, for so long, like my vocabulary has been pick, 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 pick. I would say, ma'ams, if you were getting into punk and like that kind of music, you really want to use a pick because the difference between going like versus is basically the next day you still have fingers. Like if you want to really play hard, it's scary to use your fingers on an electric guitar at least.
But you also encourage me to like use a pick, and
Yeah.
what is the reason you saw, or the reasons you saw in what I do that made you go, pick would be better actually?
So when you approached the bass, so Jessica played bass first before guitar,
Yeah.
and when you were finger picking in the bass, you were getting a dark tone, and that was the right thing, like most of the time.
Yeah.
And the thing about the bass is when you have a dark tone, like if you use your fingers and there's less attack from a pick, you get something that sounds very full, very rich. But on electric guitar, when you use like fingers with no nails and you get a really dark tone from that, that's good for the quiet part of the song.
Yeah.
But there's a bit of like a, I feel like I'm kind of good at compensating for it, but like the there is a lack of confidence in the sound when you're trying to get a bit bigger. So
Yeah.
I would see you play things like, and then you get to the big part of the song and it would be like, and it'd still be not quite.
Yep.
And you want to cut through, and also just the confidence of the tone of going like versus it just is a really consistent sound with the pick. And when you're doing this, it's a real advantage to have. Can you show them your finger thing?
Sure.
So she got really fast index finger, and it's a great effect. But as you can hear, it's not consistent. It's not a consistent tone compared to. Whoops.
Yeah.
Hers is a little more like ducking in and out, like.
Yep.
And so yeah, just generally, I think if you're playing Justice Cow music with a band, especially, just going. Makes more sense than
Yes. Yeah, totally. And I personally have really enjoyed the versatility of being like, is this song with just my fingers or is this with the pick? And I even have one song where I play it with the pick the whole time and then I drop the pick and clap.
Yeah.
It's a fun one.
The piper and the drummer asks, have you seen Matteo Mancuso? Yeah, that's a person who has like a really unique technique, though. I feel like the work it takes. So Mateus will do all fingers, and yeah, it sounds like a pick. But I feel like what they're doing is just kind of really like super special and kind of an outside case. If everybody started learning to play like that, that'd be a thing. But I think where we're all coming from technique-wise, what we've spent the most time with, it's sort of just the standard average thing is like to do what Mateus does, you use a pick. Our Mateo. Yeah. I mean, yeah, Mateo is unreal. I think that's the way to put it. It's like if we model our guitar playing generally after people like that, I think it takes some catching up. So, I'd have to like go and do a whole different regiment and be like a classical guy or something to get there. And yeah, everyone's got their journey. There's no reason I could do it. Any of you could go learn it. So if you want to, definitely do it. But for me, I'm just like, I already do like 90% of what I want to do, like the way I'm doing it now.
Yeah.
And there's more than one right way. And as Quitchman said, the right tool for the right job. That's the right situation.
Really well said. Why does that chord shape you do for minor 9 sound so nice on guitar?
This one, I'm not sure if it's this one or this one, but I think part of why it sounds nice is because it's just like anything on the middle 4 strings is gonna sound nice if there's a decent spread, like going like 1, 5, 7, 3, like that is a nice spread out thing. It's up a 5th, then you got the 7th, and then the 3rd on top, and the middle 4 strings are just really nice. Hello, Wet Math, welcome. Oh yeah. But yeah, what were you trying to do? This one? Yeah, so that's 1, 1, flat 3, flat 7, 9. Thank you, Wet Math. My sweater is getting an A today. Yeah.
That's nice. Cool.
Yeah, so if you wanted to, what I like to do with this chord is like, I like to use it at the beginning of melody stuff. So it's like the pinky goes from the 9 to the flat 3 to the 11. Pretty nice.
And then what?
Bar that.
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's nice too. Yeah. Yeah, like if you're really depressed, just go. That's sad music.
That is sad.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, so it's great for that too.
Whoa.
Wow. That's been
It
happening.
got stuck. Yeah.
Yeah. That happened yesterday too.
It happened to me when I was playing that.
I think there's maybe a fret that needs to get filed down.
Uh-huh.
It's getting stuck right
And the last
there.
fret. Yep.
That's easy enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that happened last night.
It sounds really good with that chord.
Yeah.
It's like
Well,
I wanted to just
that's funny.
we didn't finish saying what that fingerstyle pattern that
Yeah.
you were working on actually. The old one, the first one that we started with.
Yeah, I don't remember which one I was doing. It was like, it was together. We were doing this one, so it was together, or it was separate, together. Yes. We could do that one.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to think of Adrian Lenker more like. We can do that one.
Okay.
So it's separate, together, then separate. So then together. Yeah.
All to nice.
So it'd be like.
Oh, sorry, I don't got
Yeah. 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 And then it's.
Ooh, do that again.
It's like.
Okay, so it's let's do it again. Okay, so down, oh, that's too slow.
Yeah. And then. Yep.
Something like that. Can you say out loud what the ending is?
Yeah. It's like together, then separate. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm getting a little.
Take it, build it back up so it's. That's gonna be together. Yeah.
Just getting jumbled a little in my
Yeah,
head.
it's a little bit of a brain teaser. So let's do just the second half. So it's like. Yeah. Then the first part is. It's going to be low, and then A, or A will be together. So it's low, A. Yeah. Welcome, Fishy Fish. We're doing a fingerstyle exercise. Ultimately, we're going to do.
I did it.
And I'm teaching it to Jessica. It's a bit of a brain teaser at first. Then when it becomes muscle memory, it's nothing. You don't even have to think about it. But then you have to sing over it. So. Yep. And then. So we're doing it in halves right now. The first half would be like. And then the second half would be like. So Jessica's gonna do what? The first or the second?
I could do the first.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. And then the second part is. Yeah. Yeah.
I got shy.
Close. Yeah, just the
Yeah.
flowy. That's it. Yeah.
Can we slow down just a little bit? Is that
Yeah.
possible?
I'll just set the tempo here.
Okay.
Keep going. Yeah. TG says, I just recently realized I hadn't explored the diatonic 7th arpeggios on string sets 4, 3, 2, and 3, 2, 1 already, having practiced 6, 5, 4, and 5, 4, 3. a lot. Do you have any advice about integrating them? Yeah, so you're saying like the diatonic seventh arpeggios like this. On the top 3 strings, but you've done it on the bottom 3 strings. So I like to think about, well, first of all, I like to do them in third inversion for starting on the 7th. So if we're doing a C major 7, you have the C down here, and you start on the 7th, and you go 7, 1, that's the B, C, or the 4th fret, 5th fret, and then you do the 3rd on the B string, and then that's the 5th fret, and then you can do those 2 notes on top. I find that to be easy to get my head around, because it's like, there's the root, and yeah, I mean, it's a bit of a, I don't want to confuse people too much trying to get them to like memorize all this at once. It's a good thing to write out and look at and then get in your fingers, but the 7ths would, all the arpeggios starting on the 7ths would be 7, 1, 3, 5, 7. Then again on the D minor 7, 7, 1, flat 3, 5, flat 7. And then, yeah, flat 7, 1, flat 3, 5, flat 7 for the E minor 7. Then 7, 1, major 3rd, 5, major 7. You keep going. If I were really teaching this, though, I would definitely be writing it out. I think that it's important to be able to look at it. I would start with that vibe where it's the 7 is the first note you play. It takes time, but good. Noble effort, being very brave, learning something like that, brand new on the stream. Good job. Some other things we should work on, because
Yeah.
Jessica's like entering this guitar world, and I'm just trying to help.
I appreciate it.
No
You're
problem.
a great teacher.
Thank you. You're my god. And you're a great teacher.
Thank you.
So yeah, your guitar tone's a bit too dark. We'll have to. That would be a good thing to work on too.
Cool.
I would say that it's probably something to do with the amp settings, and maybe it's the particular distortion you're using, the particular fuzzy.
Okay.
But I think like a more for your like straight up clean tone. It's good to have dirt, but maybe about like brightness too, like maybe a little less bright. But Jessica still plays bass. You don't have to pick just one instrument to work on.
I played bass yesterday at a show.
Yeah, true. Okay, let's do the singing.
Okay.
We are at the 1 hour mark. So I just want to quickly mention some things that are coming up. Let's see. So I've got a new YouTube channel called Sweetie Cutie Universe, and I'm going to be releasing 15 new Sweetie Cutie videos on there at the end of the month or very beginning of next month. So just showing you what that channel's like. It's called Sweetie Cutie Universe, and I've put up almost all of the old Sweetie Cuties that I've released on TikTok and Instagram. So they're all going to be on YouTube. I've got a few left. Got like 10 or so left from the original batch. Then I'm putting out 15 brand new Sweetie Cuties that are all part of one story. And the story is called The King of Work. And that's going to come out later this month. Also, we've got a podcast called Mole Music. And woo! And it's just about all kinds of things with being an indie musician. Like the idea is we're underground musicians and we're trying to see the light. So we're moles. And then
we talk about like what we're working on. We talk about what we're thinking about. We talk about, things coming in and out of our lives, what's helping, what's not helping.
My morning routine.
Yep. We talk about all sorts of stuff, and it's a little silly too.
Yeah, just a little.
It can be serious.
Yeah, it's very serious sometimes.
That's good.
Then I would like to recommend going to justicecow.com if you ever want to see what Jessica's up to. She's got she teaches lessons, and she teaches songwriting and all kinds of stuff, bass and like arranging and just whatever. Voice, yeah. Right, singing and all that. And you can sign up for her here at justicecow.com. And she's got her, of course, wonderful album My Dad Died, which is fantastic, and a live in studio version of that will come out soon.
Yep.
And then we got benlevinmusicschool.com, which is where you can find all of the courses we've made and sign up for lessons with me. You can even get lesson packages with discounts. Oh, yeah. You said it. You can listen to the podcast on YouTube right now. We don't have it anywhere else yet. But
thank you, Arthur Fredericks.
Yeah. All right. So let's move on to singing. This week we are going to use the Indian Sargam syllables, sa re ga ma pa da ni sa, and we're going to sing 1 flat 2 flat 3 5 flat 6, which is a cool scale that I heard in this movie I watched. Let's see. Let's go into my YouTube history. Let's take a deep dive into my private information. My YouTube history. What does he watch? What is the problem with this guy?
Ben likes like thumbnails that go like this.
Yeah, I'm a victim of that too. What is that movie is called that I saw? It's not there. It's deeper in my watch history.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's deeper in the watch history.
We're gonna find it.
Oh yeah.
I don't know where it is.
History.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not in my history. Maybe I watched it on a different account.
Shall we look at all of your accounts?
No, we shouldn't. Oh well.
All the way back to November 3rd.
Oh well, didn't work out. But I heard it in a movie. All right, here we go.
Cool.
It's gonna be 2, 1, 2, 3, B. Sa re ga pa pa da pa ga re.
So you should check
ga re sa.
Wow, it feels like a major from the from the flat 2.
Sa re ga pa da pa ga re sa.
Cool. Should we take out the ones we're not gonna use on
Captain
this
Disillusion and I have the same YouTube history. You're watching Elden Ring and George R.R. Martin, and I haven't seen Game of Thrones. I just like to think about it. Okay, so we got sa re ga ma, sa re ga pa da pa ga re sa.
Nice.
Sa ga, re, sa. And maybe we'll go up to sa. Sa, re, ga, pa, da, sa, da, pa, ga, re, sa. Wet Math makes a really good observation. It's cool how removing notes from a scale makes it so different. That's right. Because if we just played the full Phrygian scale, which you could argue this, I mean, all these notes fit in C Phrygian. Let's sing that. Sa, re, ga, ma, pa, da, ni, sa. All those extra notes. Sorry.
It's okay.
Those extra notes make it feel like so much more full and rich. Whereas when you take those notes out, in this particular case, it feels sort of like there's this uncanny space. There's this sense that maybe the gravity has been taken away a little bit, and we're a little more in like a misty woods. And of course, you know, if you're used to watching movies where music like this is used to underscore spooky parts, you know, that's gonna affect you too. But yeah, let's do it at that speed. That's good. Sa, re, ga, pa, da, sa, da, pa, ga, re, sa. Sa, re, ga, pa, da, sa, da, pa, ga, re, sa. Okay, now let's try a challenge. We're gonna go sa, re, and then down to da, pa. So it's like sa, re, da, pa, sa, re.
Okay.
Sa, re, da, pa, sa. Goodbye, Wet Math. Sa, re, da, pa, sa. Sa, re, da, pa, sa. Sa, re, ga, pa, da, sa, da, pa, ga, re, sa. Want to do it faster?
Sure.
2, 1, 2, ready, go. Sa, re, ga, pa, da, sa, da, pa, ga, re, sa, re, ga, pa, da, sa, da, pa, ga, re, sa, re, ga, pa, da, pa, ga, ba, la, da. Sa, re, ga, pa, da, sa, da, pa, ga, re, sa, re, ga, pa, da, sa, da, pa, ga, re, sa, re, ga, pa, da, sa, da, pa, ga, re, sa, re, ga, pa, da, sa, da, pa, ga, re, sa.
Wait, I could do like ooh with
Okay,
but
let's
maybe
try it.
without the-
1, 2, ready, go. Ooh.
Maybe just once in a time, one time through. Ooh. Oh, sorry.
It's a little. Yeah, I'm sorry. I realize it might be a little confusing. So I'm just gonna make the ones we're not singing highlight the italics. So we're singing sa re ga pa da. Sa re ga pa da sa da pa ga re sa. Sa re ga pa da sa ga da. Okay. Sa re ga pa da sa da pa ga re sa re ga pa da sa ga pa ga re sa.
Let's just yeah. It's really hard. I think the jumps make it harder.
Cool. Yeah. All right. So go ahead. Improvise. Okay. Cool. All right. Thomas Santana says, or Tomas Santana says, sounds like some Lavender Town dub. Lavender Town. Now, what is that again? Is that from Resident Evil? Is it Pokemon or is it, what's Lavender Town syndrome here? Headaches. Oh, okay. Spooky stuff. Yeah, so nice. We did that. That's a nice scale. That sounds good. I guess I'll go.
Yeah.
Sa re ga sa re ga sa da pa sa da pa sa re ga sa re ga sa da pa sa da pa sa re ga pa da pa ga da pa ga re sa re ga da pa ga re sa re ga da pa 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 sa re ga da sa re ga pa da sa re ga pa. There it is. Sa re ga pa sa. Oh, 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 oh. It's a really nice scale.
Wow.
It's very nice. I feel like the more that we sing stuff like that, the better we will be at thinking of cool melodies. Because if you have something like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's nice. loves big intervals in pentatonic scales. That makes sense. They really are magical.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, check that one off. Now it's time for picking party with the chat. Oh! So a picking party is when you have a metronome that speeds up every 5 minutes by 5 beats per minute. And I don't have a way of doing that, do I? Metronome that speeds up. Let's see.
I have an app that does it.
Yeah, we could plug that in. Let's try it.
Okay.
We have that technology now. We have a plug. Do we have a dongle? We have a dongle.
You got a dongle?
I got a dongle. I got a dongle. That's the one thing no one will take away from me. This dongle. No one. This is my cool thing. That's right. That's right. Oh, yeah. We can automate tempo in Reaper, John, but it will take too long because I got to open Reaper and then I got to doot. But instead, we've got this app that you just set like the start and end tempo and then the interval or whatever. Cool. So it'll just start.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we're going to do this for a little bit as just a demonstration. Well,
I've got an idea.
yeah.
What if we go into your looper?
You can definitely do that. But then I have to unplug the OP one. But
Oh.
yeah, this kind of makes sense that it's not. No, it doesn't make sense that it's not working. But you know something? A big part of life is just accepting that your dreams won't come true.
Oh, no.
All right, it's okay. I think we'll do a picking party that speeds up manually. We'll just speed it up
Okay.
manually. So
Okay. So we just set a timer.
yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay.
Let's just demonstrate what picking party can be. So basically, I'm going to be taking this tempo up 5 beats per minute every 5 minutes. And what you do is you pick some sort of thing that's difficult for you to do on your instrument. And you do it over and over again as the metronome speeds up. But you have to start really slow. Because the idea here is you reinforce the muscle memory really strong. You reinforce a relaxed technique. And you practice speed as it's going up. But if you start fast, then you're going to just practice playing things strained.
Mm-hmm.
Over and over again. Strain, strain, strain. And next thing you will be uncomfortable physically.
Yeah.
All right.
What do you recommend I work on?
I recommend you work on alternate picking with a 5 accent. 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3.
Cool. Okay. It's on one note?
Yeah.
Okay.
The other thing you could do that would be cool is just the pentatonic scale alternate picking, because we're just trying to get alternate picking into her bones. Bones. I'm trying to figure out also how to lower the volume of the drum machine here.
Oh, I know how to do that.
Oh, yeah?
You go to edit next to underneath the...
Nice. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so get your instruments out. Pick the name of the metronome app that speeds up. A lot of different metronomes do it, but
Tempo is a good one. It's a paid app, but I found it to be very useful because you can set a lot of different parameters. You can even make set lists if you have songs you're practicing in a row that you can practice to. It's very, very fun, very good.
hell yeah. So I think what I'm gonna practice is this finger picking pattern.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be pinky, middle, ring, pick. It's it's an alternating downward thing. Because it'd be so cool to be like, digga 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 someday.
I've got a question.
Yeah.
Although it's like helpful for people who are coming into this stream to see that we're playing something, do you think our volume should be really low?
Well,
so that people can practice different things?
I think it's okay to... The picking party stuff that you pick shouldn't require you to listen to it very much. Like, it should be something really small, like... So that if you hear someone else going like... It's not that distracting. Alright, so we'll start the timer and we'll go up 5 beats per minute. We'll do this for 15 minutes, and I will also chat with the chat.
Cool.
So it's a good time for any, I don't know, if you have questions or things you want to talk about, let's do it. And the subject could be art and music and creativity. Alright, so yeah, go ahead and practice something, and we'll just play, we'll speed it up by 5 beats per minute every 5 minutes. And you'll see that's not a huge difference, and that's the point. Playing the same thing over and over again and just speeding it up a little. John says, "Hi, my name is Pinky Middle Ring Pick. I work for Dongle." Dongle. There we go. right, we go up 5 BPM. Here we go. Oh, that was the volume I just increased.
I was like, that felt the same.
There we go. 1, 2, ready. Anytime you speed up, pay attention to your shoulders. Make sure you're not suddenly tensing your shoulders. Welcome to Strasbourg. Strasbourg says, "Hi Ben, just came back from a practice with the band. This is a person who chatted with me last time, mentioned they don't feel very connected to the music. And this time at practice, they workshopped some stuff together, and it was incredibly powerful. Hell yeah! Sometimes we're not stuck in the place we think we're stuck in. Things can change for the better if we bring it up. Great job. Great job. Great job. That took courage, and it worked out for the best, probably for everyone. Thank you, John. getting tired. Gotta relax. Imagine if you start learning something today, how good you can be at it in 5 years. Just think about yourself 5 years ago. Is there anything you just started 5 years ago? Or maybe 10 years ago? And look how far you've come. So anything you start today, 5 years from now, you could be real good at it. Real good, like Bert and Ernie are really great at comedy. I laugh at them, ha 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 ha. Bert and Ernie are funny at comedy. They're an odd couple. I relate to Ernie, but I'm a little Bert. She relates to Bert, but she's a little Ernie. We are both watching Sesame Street for laughs, and it's all that we like. We're gonna go to hell when we die. We're gonna go to hell. Hooray! I think another 5 minutes passed.
Yep.
All right, so now we're gonna turn up that tempo one last time. 5 more minutes on the clock. Good job, everybody. If you're feeling a little pain or anything that's unpleasant, you can take a break. If you're just feeling a little tired, try pushing it a little further. Just like ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah.
Yeah, I like the idea of taking just mini breaks.
Mini breaks.
Right.
Good thinking.
So,
Right. Not just playing constantly. One, two, and go. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. Just trying to see if I can sing while I'm playing this. So you know how Batman is scared of bats, and then he calls himself Batman so that he'll be brave. Be like, I'll become the thing I fear, and then I won't fear it anymore. What would your superheroes be? What are you scared of that you would name yourself after? I'd be second guessing things I said at the party, man. Ha ha ha. Deadman. 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 Yeah. girl man. That's a funny name for a superhero. What's your whole thing? Well, I'm afraid of girls, so I must become them. Thank you. Dead man fakes his death. One more minute left. Sprosbold's gonna be a monk. That's awesome. I don't know anyone who's a monk. All right, folks. Great job. Great job, Pick and Party. Woohoo! We did it.
I can't think of anything.
Thank you.
My God.
Yes.
There it is. Great job, everyone. Yeah. Woohoo! What'd you think?
Ooh, good.
Okay,
It
well,
was
it's
so hard to keep track of 5 while you were doing like a 6 thing.
Yeah.
I was like
Sing 1, 2, 3.
boggled. I was just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2,
It's like taka taki da taka taki da 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3.
Yes, but also I got lost. So I slowed it down at the end. That's one thing. Doing this a long time, you can always switch to half time again and start climbing your speed up once more. And that is also helpful when you get too fast that you can't think right.
It's a fun way to spend time with your music friends if you have any, because even if you have like music friends that you don't have a lot in common with style-wise, whatever instrument anyone plays, there you just do a simple thing over and over again to build technique and do it as a party where you get the metronome speeding up together. You can do it on Zoom even, and everybody, gets together and you increase that tempo and you do that and you take a break and you do it for maybe an hour or so. It's fun.
It is fun.
You can have a good time.
Yeah.
So now it's time for my favorite part, Jessica guitar solo learning,
Ooh.
because I get to hear you shine. So last time we did a cool thing where I was not really talking much. I was just like playing a thing and you were playing it back to show you like articulations and stuff that I like.
Yeah.
Okay. John, I will take that note and take it very seriously. That's a good idea. We'll do a rhythmic solfege segment in a future episode. I'll put that down as a note. Cool. That is fun. All right. Make practice fun again 2025. That's the funny thing about 2025 is I know 20, 25-year-old dentists who all keep peeing in their pants. Their hands get dirty. All right? Now. Okay. Let's hear one note on the G string. Okay, cool. So this is going to be a C Ionian, C major. And let's go ahead and tune it up a little bit. We've been playing a while. I'll tune as well. So I'm going to try to show Jessica some articulations to make it so that if you play just a few notes, you can get a lot of juice out of them. Oh. I realized something with this loop that's kind of wacky. key. I'll do something else. That'll be cooler. John's doesn't understand my dentist thing. It doesn't make sense to me why you would be confused. All right. Ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. All right. Try to make it as in tune as possible before you vibrato it. So it sounds like maybe you're still not quite. Give it a little pull. Okay, that should be good. Welcome, Ashley.
Do you put all of them? I don't know if I'm that fast.
Part of this is gonna come from not feeling like it's fast, like imagining it not being fast. And there should be an upstroke there, yeah. So it's down, up, yeah,
Up.
up, down. Yeah.
I did a hammer on.
Here. Up, down. And quieter.
What?
Now try going down, down. Just down, down, up. back up. Yeah. Yeah. Try spacing out your 3 fingers each on their own fret. No Pope Chopra, vote Pope Oprah. Alright, cool. Try this. Keep your fingers each on a fret. Yeah. Welcome, Leaf. One finger per string. All right. What did you think of that?
That was very fun. I like to copy you.
What was some things that are different from what you normally play?
Ooh, a lot of stuff. I feel like I really am appreciating these moments where it's like, where we go like,
Using the momentum of a pull-off.
and then I think this, I just a lot more slides and a lot more bends than I have ever done, and I'm
One
really,
finger per fret. is
yeah,
good.
okay, yeah. It's really nice to like peek a little bit behind the curtain of like all these like guitar sounds that I've heard forever that I'm just like I never
Yeah.
have done that before, and now I've done that a little
Yeah.
bit.
It's
Yeah.
sort of like learning guitar solos. It's a similar thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, learning guitar solos is fun.
Mm-hmm.
This is more fun. Ha! All right, folks. Thank you so much for being here at this 4th episode of Practice Time. Yeah, we're practicing all kinds of stuff. I feel like I've gotten a lot better at the sargam since we started doing this. I'm just remembering the syllables, and I feel like my singing's a little stronger now. Not always when I'm improvising, but when I'm like singing my own songs, I'm just kind of getting to the notes a little better. I've also, I've just been improving a bit at my timing. So I think some of the practice goals have been coming true.
Cool.
But yeah, we'll be back next week. Let me just check. Is it a Saturday? Is it a Sunday? Is it in my schedule yet? Let's find out. Please, if you would like, I beg you, if you'd like to take lessons with me, go on over to ben11musicschool.com and get lessons with me. Oh, God. Yeah, this Saturday, coming Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern, Saturday the 23rd, we will be back here doing a practice time stream. I'll also be streaming this Wednesday.
I will not be able to do it on Saturday.
Okay, so it's going to be the Just Me episode, which
Okay.
means that I'll be practicing like all the stuff I'm working on and teaching myself.
Cool.
But I'll see you on Saturday for practice time, and on Wednesday every Wednesday I'm going to be doing a stream at some point. So it's not really like the kind of thing where I figured out what time that's going to be at yet. But it exists. You can watch the replay if you like.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, thank you so much for being here, and I hope you have a really nice Sunday ahead of you or behind you, and this coming week is a good one, full of fun music and practicing music and getting better at music, and it's fun. Yep, we'll be at 11 a.m. Eastern time on Saturday the 23rd, which is the same time as this stream was on Saturday.
Woohoo!
Thank you very much. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see what music happens this week. Oh, thank you. Bye-bye. How many smiles have we given each other? Seems like hundreds or hundreds at least. open the phone and talk on the phone. Open the phone and talk on the phone. I'll open the phone and talk on the phone. I'll open the phone and talk on the phone with you.